Good evening and welcome to Yakubu Bauchi TV News of the Hour. I am Delaine Babantaku. Our top stories this evening: Atiku Abubakar says he will boycott presidential debates ahead of the 2027 elections unless President Bola Tinubu and the APC participate. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed calls for peace, unity, and adherence to the teachings of Prophet Muhammad as Muslims mark the 2026 Eid al-Mawlud. And the federal government pledges to revive exploration activities at the stealth Kolmani oil field in Bauchi State. Now the details. Former Vice President and presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, Atiku Abubakar, says he will not participate in any presidential debate ahead of the 2027 general elections unless President Bola Tinubu and the ruling All Progressives Congress are represented. Atiku, who leads a coalition of opposition parties, says opposition candidates should not be made to debate among themselves while the ruling party avoids direct public scrutiny. The position was contained in a statement issued on Tuesday by Atiku's campaign spokesperson, Kenneth Okonkwo. Okonkwo criticized the current format of some presidential debates, describing opposition-only debates as unacceptable. He argued that political contests should primarily provide an opportunity for the ruling party and opposition parties to present their policies and answer questions from the electorate. The statement accused the APC-led administration under President Bola Tinubu of using opposition debates to set candidates against one another while avoiding direct scrutiny. Atiku's campaign spokesperson says the former vice president remains willing to engage Nigerians through television interviews, town hall meetings, press conferences, and other public forums. However, it says he will not participate in arrangements that are, in its words, pit opposition candidates against one another while giving an advantage to the ruling party. The campaign director or spokesperson has therefore challenged President Bola Tinubu to participate in a national presidential debate, saying such an encounter would give Nigerians the opportunity to compare the policies and programs of the ruling and opposition parties ahead of the 2027 elections. The development is expected to add another dimension to the political contest ahead of the 2027 general elections, with opposition parties increasingly seeking direct engagement with the electorate. In Bauchi State, Governor Bala Mohammed has felicitated with Muslims in the state and across Nigeria as they commemorate the 2026 Eid al-Mawlud. In a goodwill message, the governor urged citizens to reflect on the virtues of peace, love, honesty, patience, humility, and selflessness associated with the life and teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Governor Bala Mohammed expressed gratitude to Almighty Allah for granting Muslims the opportunity to witness another Eid al-Mawlud celebration. He described the occasion as a period for spiritual reflection and urged citizens to strengthen their relationship with Allah and with one another. The governor said the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, remains an enduring guide to humanity, particularly in the areas of peace, kindness, generosity, truthfulness, and service to others. We call on residents of Bauchi State to continue strengthening the bonds of unity and brotherhood. According to him, the state's ethnic, cultural, and religious diversity should be seen as a source of strength rather than division. We must continue to appreciate our differences, reject prejudice, and extend hands of fellowship to one another, irrespective of religion or ethnic background, the governor said. The governor also called for intensified prayers for peace security, and economic prosperity in Bauchi State and Nigeria. He reaffirmed his administration commitment to its development agenda, saying investments in healthcare, education, agriculture, and infrastructure would continue to receive priority. Governor Bala Mohammed said his administration would work towards completing ongoing projects and leaving what he described as a lasting legacy of development for the people. On security, the governor said maintaining peace and protecting lives and property remains priorities of his administration. He warned individuals or groups who may attempt to incite violence or exploit religion and ethnic differences that such actions will not be tolerated. Governor Bala Mohammed thanked the people of Bauchi State for their continued support and cooperation, while wishing the Muslim Ummah a peaceful, blessed, and hitch-free Eid al-Mawlud celebration. The federal government says it is working towards the mobilization of exploration activities at the Kolmani oil field in Bauchi State. The chairman of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, Mohammed Bello, disclosed this during a verification visit to the oil field. Bello said the commission visited the site to assess the current state of the project and support efforts aimed at ensuring the resumption of exploration activities. He described the Kolmani project as important not only to Bauchi State and the Northeast, but to Nigeria as a whole. According to him, the Commission wants the momentum of the project, which began in 2023, to resume so that communities in the region can benefit from its development. Bello also said President Bola Tinubu was concerned about the project and had assured the governors of Bauchi and Gombe states of support for its continuation. We want the momentum of the project that was started in 2023 to return, he said. The chairman said the commission would assess the project and report back to the relevant authorities. He also inspected the ongoing construction of the Bauchi Oil and Gas Academy, where he commended the state government for establishing institutions capable of producing the manpower required by the oil and gas sector. The chairman noted that part of the funds used in constructing the institution was provided by the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Earlier, Bauchi State Commissioner for Natural Resources, Mewada Bello, said exploration activities at the site had stopped around July 2025, I beg your pardon. He explained that the state government became concerned after receiving reports from the host community that the technical company handling the project was demobilizing. According to the commissioner, the state and local government subsequently formed a joint team and engaged in the technical company over the development. Mewada Bello said the latest visit by the commission had renewed hopes that activities could resume at the oil field. He assured that the Bauchi state government remained ready to provide the manpower and other support required to facilitate the exploration project. The revival of the Kolmani project could have significant economic implications for Bauchi and the wider Northeast, particularly in the areas of employment, infrastructure, and energy development. And that's the news of the hour from Yakubu Bauchi TV. Once again, the major stories. Atiku Abubakar says his participation in 2027 presidential debates will depend on the presence of President Bola Tinubu and the APC. Bauchi Governor Bala Mohammed urges citizens to embrace peace, unity, and the values exemplified by Prophet Muhammad as Muslims mark Eid al-Mawlud. And finally, the federal government moves to revive exploration activities at the still Kolmani oil field in Bauchi State. Thank you for watching. You can also follow us on our media handles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I am Elami Babantako. Stay with Yakubu Bauchi TV for more reports, interviews, and updates. Good evening.